Intro. Need an intro. Intro is going to be everything is terrible and things are on fire, which doesn't sound very uplifting. No. I ain't dead, and here's some new stuff and things I'm working on. So, welcome. I thought I would run you through a couple of pickups that I've made recently of new gear, new to me gear, and the rest, and also a few of the projects that I am simultaneously working on because I'm home and they're all that's between me and insanity. So, first things first is Rivendell did these stickers recently. The United State of America. And they did them with a t-shirt originally, and they got like a ton of flack for the t-shirt from some small-minded jerks and whatever. But I really like them, so I picked up 3 of them. They're big. They're like 6.5 inches long. I fully intend to get those onto a car when and if I ever start driving a car again, because that would require going places. But still, really nice matte vinyl. Like quality is excellent, and the design I think is really good. So I'm pretty psyched about that. Anyway, so I picked that up. Also, I picked up this hat. Did you notice my hat? I have a hat. And this hat is the Philadelphia Bike Expo. I'm not sure. I have a feeling that got canceled for this year. And I wasn't going to go anyway because it's in Philadelphia and I can't go that far and I got things to do and all the rest. I mean, I'd like to have gone, but I digress. Anyway, I saw a picture of the hat for this year, which I guess they had already ordered, go by, and I was like, that's a great looking hat. Also, I always want another bike hat. Also, I want some way to like support them. If they lose a bunch of ticket sales this year, I don't want that organization to sort of go belly up because of that. So I figured I could buy a hat from them. And so I did. And it's awesome. And look what happens when you flip up the bill. Oh, so good. Anyway, so those 2 things came. And when they shipped it to me, that's them right there. Right? Which I totally did. I mean, that whole logo is rad, right? Can we just give props to whoever did that? That's good stuff right there. But they also sent me this patch, which I totally didn't ask for, but I was psyched to get. 10th anniversary. Look at that. It's nice, right? I'm pretty psyched about that. I have no idea where I'm going to put that thing or what I'm going to do with it, but I'm pretty excited to have it in. And it's always, take note businesses, it's always rad when you order something from a company, from like an actual company. I mean, like, what do I mean? If I order something from Amazon, I know exactly what's going to be in the box when I get it, like, eventually delivered. And that's fine. I really don't like ordering from them, but whatever. But when you order from, like, people, you know what I mean? Like, people who have small businesses, people who have little businesses where they make things and they sell them. It's always rad when every once in a while one of those packages shows up with something extra in the box. And that's like, I'm not looking for freebies. I mean, like, so on my next thing, I ordered, I bought a headset off eBay, right? Because, sure. And here it is. It's a red Chris King headset. Yeah. And you might notice either I've got immense hands or that's 1 inch. And that is, in fact, 1 inch. And really, I didn't order a headset. What I ordered was upper and lower cups because stupidly and confidently, I thought, Chris King makes conversion kits between threaded and threadless and threadless and threaded. And I can just go onto their website and I can buy a new top conversion kit for it for threaded because that's what I need, and a base plate because I know they sell those. And it turns out they totally sell base plates. They don't sell any threaded headsets anymore. So needless to say, the price for threaded headsets on eBay has gone through the roof. I'm looking for a Chris King 2-nut assembly for the top of a headset in 1 inch. If you're holding, hit me up. I might be in, okay? Don't care about the color. Color, irrelevant. But I need a threaded assembly for the top of the thing. So I'm looking for one of those. Anyway, so that came. But it came, I bought it from like a bike shop that was selling used stuff out of Missoula, I think. And it totally came with a sticker for the bike shop in the box with it, which is just, that's rad. A patch that came with a hat, that's rad. Like just those little extra nuggets of like, make me literally go back onto eBay, find the buyer I bought the headset from, and add them to my watch list to see if there's other stuff they have that I want to get. You know what I mean? It's rad. Anyway, so those are the things that I've picked up recently. I was supposed to have a new road gravel helmet show up like a week ago, and it got delayed twice. And then it was supposed to come yesterday, and it got delayed again. And now they can't seem to make up their mind if it's coming today or tomorrow or Monday or whatever. And if I eventually get a new helmet, I'll do a review of my new helmet, and I'll put stickers on it, and I will, do all those things that I do. But that's where I'm at with incoming. Oh, and I've got a bunch of other bits and bobs of gear that have come in, some of which are biking, some of which are not. So I'm just going to leave most of that out. I got some new chrome gear I kind of want to review. And I got, just a few other pieces here and there of stuff. But I've also been making things. And the thing that I made most recently that is kind of rad is a hat box. So I have a really nice hat. Really nice. I have a nice hat. It's not like crazy nice. Here, you're gonna see my hair. It looks like this. And besides the fact that I rather like it, obviously I bought the thing. Totally lovely hat. I did the feathers myself, which I think is pretty cool. But this hat, it was sitting on. I can't wear it right now because it's getting towards summer, and this is wool, and it's just not a good combo. And I needed a place to store it, and I had it on a shelf, but part of the brim was starting to get kind of bent in the back, and I didn't want to re-steam it. And hat boxes are really, really, really like a pain to get, and they're expensive to boot. So I made one for myself. It's not all the way done, but I'm gonna give you a little peek here. This, as it says on the label, is my hat box, and this is a fitted lid with an interior, right? And my hat fits right in there. It's deep enough that it protects the crown of the thing. Right, just like that. And then the whole lid goes on like that. Get it around there. It does actually fit really nicely. There she goes. And now my hat is protected. I can put it on a shelf and know that nothing's gonna crush it and nothing's gonna like smash it up or whatever. The top half is raw cardboard still. The bottom half I have covered the sides of, and then the bottom needs its cover plate in craft paper. And then this is gonna get wrapped on the sides with the top plate put on it. So the whole thing is gonna be brown craft paper, which suits me just fine. And then instead of Sharpie, I'll probably actually make like a nice looking label and put it like on here. You know what I mean? Get that like looking sharp. So I made a hat box for myself, which I just felt like something really, really useful to do and required a fair bit of concentration, so that was nice. And then the next thing, bike-wise, that's on my list, parts, gear, whatever, is a new tool system for my mountain biking setup. So right now I've got a waist pack that I wear when I ride mountain bikes, because enduro or something, and which I made, and inside it's got a bunch of pouches which I made, which hold things like my spare tube and tire irons and multi-tool and all that sort of like chain parts and rim parts and all the bits and bobs that I carry with me when I ride. And they're sort of like in these like modular little pouches, and they're fine. They're lovely. They've held up really well, but I kind of want to do a tool roll in there to keep everything in one nice burrito roll up thing. So I got myself a piece of fabric down here, this guy, and you can see I've already started playing with folds on it. This is going to turn into a tool roll with pouches for tire irons and multi-tool and a tube and a pump and a set of zip ties and a wrench and like whatever, all the bits and bobs. And then the whole thing will roll up. This flap is going to come down, and then the whole thing will roll up and get bundled up like a burrito, and that chunk right into my waist bag, and it'll be super easy to roll the thing out and be organized instead of sort of digging through pouches, which is what I'm doing right now. So that's in the works as well. Obviously I have the fabric out and cut to size, and some stitching will be required. And that's the fast rundown of, I think, everything I'm ready to share right now with you. So I hope you're doing safe. I hope you're riding as much as you can safely. I hope the weather is agreeing with you for those rides. And I hope you're making stuff and changing things and fiddling with bikes and screwing around in the shop to build stuff and make stuff and send things my way. Let me know what you're up to, what you're making, what you're doing, what your rides are like. I love to hear what other people are up to right now. So anyway, talk to you later.